What's going on, Real Sales Talk friends? It's Sean Mitchell coming at you with Tech Talk 008. And I hope you've had a fantastic week, by the way. I wanted to get this out a couple of days earlier. You're going to get it on Friday, and hopefully that's good enough for you. By the way, thanks so much for the incredible response on our most recent podcast. I know the Anthony Iannarino one has gotten some great feedback. The Tom Hopkins one has gotten some great feedback, which has made the month of October the best month for downloads for our podcast. So thank you, and we're well on our way to becoming one of the top sales podcasts on iTunes. So I'll take a quick moment here to say, if you haven't written a review yet, please go ahead and do that. Would love it. If you've received some value, we're giving you thousands of dollars worth of value, things that would cost you money on a regular basis or normally. We're giving it to you for free because we think that it's important to grow, and we want to help you make money. So today's topic is going to be about video email for sales. Now, I know a little bit about this because I worked for a company, one which I'll mention here in a moment, and I've seen firsthand the value, the power of being able to communicate by video. So when you don't have the luxury of getting face-to-face with people, which is happening more and more, especially for business development reps, but excuse me, as well as inside sales reps, but more and more account executives are leveraging things like Google Hangouts, GoToMeeting, GoToWebinar, and the like to have those initial relationship building opportunities, and it's incredible. And so today I want to talk about video email because I think that it kind of marries the best of convenient communication and the emotional side of communicating. So why does someone want to send a video inside of an email? Let me just address that question. Why can't I just use Snapchat, for example, or Periscope or Facebook Live? And it's one reason: your clients, your prospects are incredibly busy, and they want to be reached out on their own terms when it's convenient for them. And even more important, if you're a senior account executive and you're selling enterprise products, those executive level people are not going to be available at all. And your only chance of breaking that ice and getting an initial meeting is going to be by email. Now, the challenge with email is it doesn't do a very good job at conveying tone, body language. Just as if you're watching the video here and not listening to the podcast, you're going to be able to see these things. However, if you're just listening to the podcast, you can definitely hear me smile, and you can hear my tone. So you want to use video because it allows you to communicate and convey things in a way that you intend. Everyone has been in that situation where they have their message in an email has been misconstrued, misunderstood. Someone took it the wrong way. Why is that? Because they don't hear the tone. They can't see you smile, and they're not able to see the body language that you're conveying if you were there in person talking to them face to face. So video email, incredibly powerful sales tool. The first, let me just share my screen here. Give me just a moment here. And for those that are watching the video version of this on YouTube or Facebook, thank you. By the way, we do have a Facebook page that we're looking to grow, and you can go and search Real Sales Talk Podcast, all separate words, Real Sales Talk Podcast, to find that. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen with you, and I'll show you the first one. And if you're not watching this by video, that's okay. I'll make sure and describe it as well. Okay, so we are going here. All right, so this one here is called BombBomb. Now, this is one of my old companies. Great product, and they've got it down really, really well. So you should definitely check them out and see if this is a potentially good solution for you. They've got a 2-week free trial. Their pricing is pretty reasonable, and they're starting at $39 a month for a really basic package. You've got your mid-tier at $49, and then you've got your premium at $12.99. The second company that's doing video email, I think, well, is OneMob. And what I think they've got going really, really well is this connection to Salesforce. Now, BombBomb's also got a connection to Salesforce, but I think, in my opinion, OneMob is doing it much better. And interestingly, they've got 5 packages on their website, starting from $10 a month to $25, $50, $100, and $150. And they all have various features and functions. But when you get a chance, you should definitely take a look at one of these and play around with it, and send a past client, send an internet lead a video email to say thank you, or hello, or how can I help you? And you'll find that the responses will increase significantly, because people gravitate towards people that they feel like they can trust. And an email, an all-text email, is difficult to trust because you can't see that person on the other end. So keep it simple, keep it short, and make sure that that video email that you're sending is relevant. Those are my 3 best tips for you when utilizing it. Don't overthink it. There's a tendency to want to do it over and over and over until you get it perfect. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it has a little bit more of an authentic feeling when you take a pause, or you rephrase something, or backtrack a little bit. It's okay. It's more authentic. So give it a try, and I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on it. And if you get any responses, you can hit me up on Twitter at Sean M. Mitchell, and I'd love to get some feedback from you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this week's Tech Talk 008, but before I do that, I want to tease the last episode of Season 3 of Real Sales Talk coming up this Sunday. It's going to be an amazing one. Henry and I are going to recap on some of our favorite moments from Season 3. We've had some incredible guests, from Alice Hyman to Anthony Iannarino, as I mentioned, and Tom Hopkins, Phil Keene. We've had Morgan Ingram, a lot of really, really great guests, really memorable guests. We're also going to drop a bombshell on you. So attend. You can watch live this Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, or you can catch it on the back end. If you know you're not going to be available to watch it live, it'll be up on YouTube once it's done, as well as available on iTunes and Google Play and Stitcher. So looking forward, and Facebook. So looking forward to hearing from you all, and we'll see you this Sunday on Real Sales Talk. This concludes Tech Talk 008. See everyone soon.